Hey, what's just for here, my great, and we're back to a new Sly Cooper video, and we are back on my first time playing Sly Cooper 1. Dear Lord, this part with that swing, Lord have mercy. Those swings that we were stuck on, dear Jesus, that was horrible. Who came up with that idea, that section? You know, that swing part that we were stuck on in the last part. We finally passed it. Dear Jesus, that part was horrible. Absolute horror. Like, dear Jesus. That's all I can say. Dear Jesus, that part was awful. Why did that part have to be so awful? So horrible. It really did not need to be that bad. As it was. Jesus. But yeah. We are back on my first time playing Sly Cooper 1. But dear Jesus, finally that part is over. Thank you, Lord. That part, that train part, did not need to be that painful. It really didn't. It really didn't need to be that hard. It really did not need to be that hard, as it was. Dear Jesus. Alright, so what's this level gonna be? Hopefully this level is more easier on me.
Well, this mugshot certainly isn't shy. Okay, so we know he's here somewhere, but how are we supposed to find him? Mesa City is a big place.
Given that he's a bulldog, it seems only reasonable to assume that he'd choose to live in a giant fire hydrant.
That's some sound logic, Sly. Now you just need to find a way to break into the building's base.
Oh, I'm sure I'll think of something.
But please, Jesus. Please. Oh, Jesus. Please. Please, 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 please let this be easier. Like, I am just begging you. We don't have enough for this. But yeah. And since I'm not doing 100%, at least for this first playthrough, I thankfully don't have to go back to that level. Thankfully. No, I did not mean to jump back on that. We don't have enough keys. But again, that part was just so awful. I'm sorry. I was getting frustrated with that part. Like, Jesus. That part was awful. Like, I was pressing the button. I was pressing circle. That's the thing. I was pressing circle. And yet, I was still falling into the water. Losing my horseshoes on the back. Like, yeah, that was just utter horror. And again, that was the first level of the second world. For real, though.
Murray is in position to make a run for this key.
Okay, so what do I do?
Provide some covering fire for him with that blasting station.
Sweet.
Use the left analog stick to aim, and press the square button to fire.
I'll do my best.
Time to move, Sly. Oh, no.
Okay, so how's this one gonna be? This looks like just like a minigame or something. A minigame challenge.
Nice shot. No.
There you go. Got him in the train.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, I hit him accidentally. I accidentally hit him when I accidentally hit those barrels, and that's caused an explosion.
Whoa! Whoa!
So yeah, when it comes to the barrels, I don't hit. Yeah, the barrels I don't hit. Jesus, that guy was fast. Why was that guy? Why was that guy so fast? Yeah, these guys are fast. Alright, got another key. Oh! Did he lose the key? I hope not. Lord, I hope he didn't. You better have not lost the key. He sure better not have lost that key. I mean, I don't know why, but he's just that type of person that I could just say losing the key accidentally. I don't know why. I just say him being that type of person. Wait, can we get in the barrels again? Or is this like another thing we can get in? No. Okay. I thought it was going to be like the barrels. Yeah, I thought it was going to be like the barrels. Barnyard Casino. Yeah. Barnyard... Boneyard. Not barnyard. Boneyard Casino. Look at this joint, though.
Nice job getting in, but look out for those guards. Mugshot's got those machine gun-toting dogs hunting like a pack.
Ha! Too slow, dummies. So this is exactly like on Crash or Spyro. The coins that we're collecting is like Wumpa Fruit, and for Spyro, it's like either the dragon, you know, the little crystal dragon statues that you can get to get more lives. You know what I'm talking about? Or the little balls, shiny balls if you already killed some enemies. So yeah, this is exactly like on there. I would never go to a casino because I don't gamble. I'm not that type of person that would gamble. I mean, my parents, which they only go for like food shows, on food shows to casinos, but they don't gamble. Oh, these guys... Those guys are good. Yeah, those guys are good. But again, these are pretty much just like Wumpa Fruits, especially. Once you get up to 99 of them, you'll either get another piece of, you know, another hit point that we have on the back, or get another life. That's really cool. I'm just so glad to finally have that nightmare and that other level done. And again, we're still, I feel like, pretty early in the game, and I kept telling myself, there's no way we have an impossible part. Like, I was actually worried, no lie, but I was actually worried, pretty worried, that I wasn't going to be able to get through the rest of the game, because of that part just felt so impossible. Yeah, that part just felt so impossible. I thought I was not going to be able to do the rest of the game. I was kind of sad. Or I was kind of getting worried. yeah, I was kind of getting worried that, yeah, that stupid swing part in that train felt like so impossible. I was just so worried that I wasn't going to be able to get through. Because I tried so many attempts back there. I tried so many attempts, and yeah. Yeah, I've tried so many attempts, and I just kept failing and failing, and yeah. I mean, thankfully I'm not the only one that struggled. I have seen different other people struggle with that same spot as well. So thankfully I'm not the only one that struggled with this spot. Thankfully. Yep, got another hit point. And again, once you have the 2 hit points, pretty much, you can be able to get a life. Which I did when I was trying to get through, obviously. When I was trying to get through, that whole swing part, I did end up getting 99 coins. And, yeah, I managed to get a life. Get another life. So yeah, collecting the coins are definitely useful. I was pretty kind of wondering before, what were the coins used for exactly? Right? Like, what were the coins actually used for? Because I never could figure it out. I could never actually figure out what the coins were actually used for. This place is flooded, though. Like, this bulldog guy really needs to clean up this place. He really does. He really does need to clean up this place. He really does need to try to clean up after himself. Yeah, we have lasers here. We probably could have jumped over that. Yeah, we probably could have jumped over it.
Sly, this giant roulette wheel is spinning too fast to jump counterclockwise around it. You'll have to jump in the other direction to try to land on the green section.
You mean this green section? Yeah, watch out for this electricity. That's what I get for stepping on the, you know, the thing. But there you go. That's that casino complete. That was actually pretty fun. I do like casino-like levels. Yeah, I do like casino-like levels. They're really fun. Yeah, they're pretty fun. at the dog track. Is this a race like one?
Murray, what's going on down there?
Well, I drove to this hot dog stand for a quick snack, and the next thing you know, I'm getting challenged to a race by these gangster dogs.
Is there a key in it for the winner?
Yeah, 3 times around the track for a key.
It's all you, man. Drive the van with the left analog stick. And if you manage to pick up any nitro power-ups, you can get a boost by pressing the square button. Go get them.
I'm on it.
This is gonna be fun. I love me some races. But how difficult is this gonna be? That's what I want to know. Yeah, how difficult is this gonna be exactly? That's one thing. How difficult is this gonna be? And yeah, we do got 3 laps to do this. I was kind of hoping there would be like a race type of challenge, though. I was kind of hoping there would be like a race challenge in this game. Somewhere down the line. I wouldn't actually have expected it to be this early, though. Is there no like any shortcuts or anything? I don't think there's any shortcuts. Yeah, hitting all these corners, not really helping. Man, we're already on the 3rd lap. We haven't even passed a single person yet. Yeah, this is not going to go well. Yeah, I knew we probably weren't going to be able to do it first try.
Man, those crummy dogs are pumping me right and left.
Get back in there and bang them back. We need that key.
Yeah, let's try that again. I mean, if this wasn't for a key, then yeah, I wouldn't be too bothered, right? I wouldn't necessarily be too bothered if this wasn't for a key. But since it's necessary, yeah. Since this is necessary, yeah. Is there like no way I can... Yeah, that's a fail. That we can like drift or anything? That's what I'm wondering. Trying to collect as much. Okay, yeah. Trying to get some of the boost stuff as I could. I don't want to be too worried about this. I don't want to be all too worried about this when it comes to the difficulty of this. I don't want to be too worried. I know I haven't been collecting those those nitro things. Yeah, I've lost again. Yeah, this is not easy. Like, I'm still trying this. I've tried it quite a bit of times now. And I mean, not the last attempt, but the one before, I actually got in second, but wasn't able to pass first in time. Yeah, I wasn't able to pass first in time, sadly. Again, I do like this, having a race challenge here. I do like having a race challenge here and there. I mean, again, Jack and Daxter had it with the whole Class 1 races, right? The whole Class 1 races and stuff it had. Okay, we're in first now. I'm not sure if they can be able to use the whole boost things either, but I mean, I guess we will see. Nope, we win. There you go. We did it. Yeah, that only took us a few tries. Yeah, it only took us a few tries. That wasn't that terrible. It wasn't that bad. Still pretty cool though, having that whole race section. Alright, did we now do all of the other stuff? Yeah, we did. We did that one up there. We did this one over there. We did that one over there too, so. We got the keys now. Oh wait. Yeah, this looks like a car. Are we supposed to flick? Yeah, there we go. There we go. I thought it was a plane for a sec before, but no, it's a car. But yeah, I just backed it straight into it. So, are we about to now have the second boss of the game? I feel like we're about to have the second boss in the game.
Would you look at that ugly bug?
I am, and I find it infinitely fascinating.
Huh?
My X-ray detection devices reveal that a secret elevator to Mugshot's penthouse is contained within that giant head.
So, how do we get in?
Behind this locked wall, there's a lever that summons the elevator. But you need all 7 keys to open it up.
I'm on it.
Okay, so. Yeah, there's a bit more levels here. Okay. That we have to do. But yeah, that'll conclude this part. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to because this channel is missing anything new. And yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. And catch you on the next one.